Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And one of the things we can probably think about is the future of Windows. As Windows 10 is at 10 years, getting close to end of support, already Windows 11 has surpassed Windows 10 in many markets. Here in North America, Windows 11 is 20% ahead of Windows 10 in market share. It's a question of weeks, or maybe it's already there that we'll know for sure Friday. But around the world, the tipping point where Windows 11 is taking over Windows 10 is probably arriving either this month or next month. But one thing for sure, we're moving ahead, and Windows 11 is the next thing. And it's interesting to see what future, because we are coming from Windows 10 that for a while and for a long time was officially, there was a sense of direction. You could see where it was heading, what was happening, until we got to Windows 11, where here we're not too sure, and we don't see the same engagement out of Microsoft that we saw in Windows 10. It's as if they moved from a Windows 10 operating system where a lot of things, Microsoft listened to a lot of what we had to say in Windows 10 until Windows 11 came along, where now we have more of the impression of being pushed towards things rather than having our say on it. And especially AI, and AI is a future and will be in everything eventually. But also the fact that now the minimum requirements that are high, the Copilot plus PC machines now that are even higher in technology to run the different AI things that Microsoft pushes, like Recall. It's kind of a sense of more and more we're losing control of all of it. And we're going into a world where you just follow, and Microsoft decides what is needed to run this or that. And at the risk of maybe alienating the users out there, I said it in a past video that the future is not necessarily on PCs. The future is there's so many devices that people are, unless you work with your PC or you're a gamer, or you really need the big screen and keyboard, a lot of people are moving on with a tablet or a smartphone, and for them it's enough. And so this is where the future is. When I see people saying, oh, well, people are going to go to Linux or to a Mac. No, people are going to go to their smartphones or a tablet, because they'll realize, I really don't need that. I don't need all of this and the aggravation of all of this. I can do what I want on a simple device. We already see it because the younger generation, I see it around me. There's a lot of people around me that are like in their early 20s, early 30s. And what I see is that they don't have a computer. They do everything on their phone. And some of them might have an iPad or, a tablet of some sort, but most on their phone. They're fine with that. That's enough. And that's the future, not the PC itself. There will always be a core of users for PCs, that's for sure. But a lot of people are understanding that they can do what they need to do through just their smartphone, and it's enough. I've seen people, even older people, moving away from a PC, saying, too much trouble. And this is where Microsoft's got to be careful, because when people start to say, that's too much trouble, I'm always having problems, they might move away. And Windows will strictly be a business thing. It is already a very big business thing. If you would remove businesses from Windows, Windows would probably not exist anymore, because users, standard users at home, make for a small percentage of Windows users. It's the business that's running Windows. So that's kind of interesting to see that this future ahead of what's happening right now is interesting. Where are we going, and where is Windows going to go from here? If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.